the key is, when you come out to an audience, and you've probably spoken in front of several audiences, are some of them more energetic than others? Yes. Are some of them more laid back? Yes. Do some of them look like they want to be dead? Yes. Okay. The point is, you have to gauge the energy of your audience before you come out. And what I say is match that energy. Okay, in NLP, that's called pacing and leading. Match the energy. Meet them where they are. And then once you build rapport at that level, take them to where you want them to go. But let's say you're a real laid-back audience. Maybe a bunch of engineers.
Been there, done that. Craig Valentine, reading again.
Hey, man. That's the on-the-stage mindset.
You always inspire me. When I first found out about Craig and Craig's story, when he won the World Championship of Public Speaking, the first thing he did when he got back, correct me if I'm wrong, is you went out and you bought a book on how to be a better speaker.
That's the first thing I did when I got off the plane from Chicago. So I went from Chicago, BWI Airport, went straight to the bookstore, got another book on public speaking, right after winning the World Championship.
Wow, very cool. Well, preparing to own the stage is crucial. And it's really, the tools are your computer, a phone,
and a notebook.
There you go. One of the things we ask for, I ask for articles. I usually ask for about 6 months of back articles because I want to see what's happening. If it's an association, if it's a company, I also ask for their mission statement, even though I know nobody really knows what it is.
It goes back to visualizing yourself making an impact on other people's lives. I'm sure you do it before you get here, which I do. I mean, I visualize, at least one of my practice sessions has to be complete visualization, where I close my eyes and I go through it, my mouth is moving, I'm forming the words, but I'm seeing the audience in my mind's eye the entire time. And then when I get here, just like you, I work on the opening story. And I won't even do it out loud, I just kind of do it to myself, but I'm visualizing the audience out there. So if I can visualize them out there when they come in, I will truly feel like I'm at home. And that gives me a better chance to make them feel like they're at home.
Why would I stand on this side? I don't want to block the view. Important, but not this side. I could stand over here and not block the view, couldn't I? Left or right, oh my gosh! They can read. People read left to right, so you want them to look at you, tell the point, boom, back to the slide, and then naturally come back to you. What happens at the beginning of CSI? The commercial for the last TV show ends, boom, what happens? You're right in the middle of a crime scene. H, Grissom show up, they're instantly diagnosing the scene. And what do you as the audience want to know? Who did it? What happened? And oh my gosh, you're so curious that you'll actually stay and watch the commercials. Anger. But I want, no, it's weird intentionally. I just want you to see something. It's gonna feel weird too.
Yeah. I love you.
You see how his authenticity is very difficult. He smiled in the middle of that. Isn't that fascinating?
And he didn't point.
And he didn't point. And I told him to do it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But when he said the tone was incongruent with the message, because I heard anger in his tone, but his message.
Yeah, and that's the incongruity between the words and the tone and the gestures. And a lot of time, your incongruity comes from your speaking from your head. That's the incongruity, is you're not really feeling the emotion of the characters, which takes away from the telling of the story, because the audience can sense the incongruity.